Hello everyone, this is Alex with Anchor Collectibles, and we are on the road heading towards San Diego for San Diego Comic-Con. And we managed to pick up this Final Fantasy Commander deck, the Counter Blitz Final Fantasy X Commander deck when we were at a Barnes & Noble. I figured I'd show you what comes in the Commander deck from Final Fantasy. So it has a collector booster sample. It's got a 100 card Commander deck, as well as all the tokens that you need. I already opened it up, but I figured I would show you what's in here. It does come with this, so there's our collector booster sample as well as our commander deck, and it's got this cute little commander deck box. It should fit all the cards sleeved. And it has this little like infograph, I guess, a little pamphlet. Tells you how to play the deck, commander rules. And then on the back side, it actually goes over who Tidus is, Yuna. And the bottom, which I thought was interesting, is why is this deck associated with green, white, and blue mana? So I don't remember seeing this in Commander decks, but I haven't bought a Commander deck in quite some time. Well, I say that, but I just bought the Aether Drift zombie one. I forgot who the commander was. So we got the helm, Tidus, Yuna's Guardian for Bant, legendary creature, human warrior, 3/3. At the beginning of combat on your turn, move a counter. You may move a counter from target creature you control into a second target creature you control. And whenever one or more creatures you control with counters on them deal combat damage to a player, you may draw a card and proliferate once each turn, which you can't really attack in your opponent's turns. I'm waiting for them to do that. The backup commander is Yuna, Grand Summoner, who costs 1 and Bant, legendary human cleric. It's a mana dork. You can tap for mana, and when you cast a creature spell this turn, it enters with 2 additional 1/1 counters on it, and when a permanent you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, if it had 1 or more counters on it, you may put that number of 1/1 counters on target creature. So it doesn't have to be 1/1 counters. So if you had sagas and you're sacrificing sagas, they have 3 lore counters on them, then you're gonna move 1/1 counters onto your creatures. So the Final Fantasy decks, the majority of the cards are all from the same game. So at the bottom left, you'll see that most of these are Final Fantasy X. I didn't really play much of Final Fantasy X. Did play a little bit. My favorite Final Fantasy games were 6, 8, and I actually liked 10-2. That one was more focused on Yuna and Riku and her. I always forget the last one. I can't remember. But this is Riku, so it was Yuna and Riku and a third female character. I can't remember the name. And they're going around Spira doing quests. I can't remember the premise of the story, but you do meet a lot of people from Final Fantasy X. I liked it because you were able to change your job mid-fight through the use of, I think it was called, not job spheres. They were clothes. You change clothes mid-fight, which is kind of hilarious. It reminded me of Sailor Moon whenever she transforms into Sailor Moon. And it's, I found it enjoyable. And the whole intro, this has Farewell in it. I don't think I own Farewell. Now I do. Luminous Brood, I love this card, Luminous Broodmoth. Creature you control without flying dies, return it to the battlefield under its own control with a flying counter on it. Ooh, that's nice. You know what? I actually have that in my TAM, my Abzan deck. But yeah, Final Fantasy X-2, it was set after Final Fantasy X, obviously. But yeah, I liked it better than 10. Most people say their favorite's Final Fantasy VII. I prefer 6 with Terra, who's on the collector sample. which we will open up here shortly. So I'm not going to run through all this. I'll share the deck list in the description for all the cards. And there's Hardened Scales and Incubation Druid. I'll put the deck list in the description so you can go take a look, see what is in there. We were going to open up our collector booster sample, but first got to put the commander into our sleeves, which the sleeves I picked out were the Eucalyptus matte dual sleeves. I like these ones because they have the color on one side, but they're black on the inside. So I like that. It's very distinct. So we got Titus in a sleeve. And now we're going to put his little friend Yuna, the roommates. Now let's see what is inside this. Oh, there's no little thingy. Sample collector booster pack. Now I don't know if they actually like pick what cards get put into this. But ooh, let's see, we got a promotion. More where that came from. Find exciting treatments like these and more and collect. Okay. Ooh, we got a Tifa. Yep, this is from the commander set, the commander deck, and Interceptor Shadow's Hound. This is actually from Final Fantasy VI. So we actually met a friend while we were on cruise who's been trying to collect all the Final Fantasy VI cards, and I'm going to see if he needs this one. So that's what you get in a Final Fantasy commander deck. Deck box, 100 card deck, collector booster sample, and a little pamphlet. Thanks again for watching. If you're looking for singles or product, check out our store. Link will be in the description. Also check out our Commander Spotlight videos. We release one every Monday. Our next one is coming up, and it's going to be our Mardu commander deck, and it involves a gnome. So if you can guess what commander it is, comment below. And thanks again for watching.